Okay, hey guys, what the fuck is up? Of course, the lighting fucking sucks on this piece of shit camera. Long time no fucking see. Let me move you guys so you're like more balanced out. So what is good? What is up, guys? We have a list video. It has been 13 weeks since Jacob and I have last spoke. We will maybe get into that. I don't know, to be honest. Like, it just depends how we feel. But we're gonna talk about, like, basically, like, where I was, like, 4 years ago. So, you guys, like, 4 years ago, like, it's just so bizarre to think that, like, my grandma was like my second mom. Like, no one could ever replace my mom, obviously, but like, no one could ever replace my grandma. Like, they were like two genuine, like, one of a kind people. My mom obviously still is. Like, one of a kind. So was my grandma. Like, just one of a kind people that I've like never felt like really loved by someone unless it's like by like them too, right? Like family love, obviously, not like relationship. And like, obviously, those are two different types of love, right? But like genuinely, like, I think my mom was like one of the only people that like genuinely loves and cares about me, and still to this day I feel like that. But like my grandmother, like my mom's mom was like the most amazing, incredible, like wonderful, like grandmother like anyone could ever ask for, and like I was truly blessed and fortunate to have her as my grandmother. And my pap, we call him pap, we didn't call him grandpa, my grandma's wife, obviously, or my grandma's husband. Like, she peas in a pod, like, three of the most incredible people, obviously including my mom and that, like, people I've ever met my entire life. Like, I'm so, like, fortunate and blessed, like, have such a good mother, and, like, such a loving and caring and, like, wonderful, incredible, amazing mother. Like, there's not words or adjectives that describe how, like, well, like, and fantastic my mother is. Like, she's a wonderful grandmother, you know, she's a wonderful mom, friend, etc., etc. Like, the best ever. The best ever. And it was, like, this week, 4 years ago, that I was at my grandma's house, and I don't remember talking about it online, but this is back when I had the black hair, didn't look the best. Like, I was actually, like, very, very miserable and, like, heartbroken, and not even heartbroken, but, like, just broken inside during that time. I'm not gonna say how my grandma passed or what she passed away from. That's, like, a family matter. I'm gonna keep it in the family, probably. But my grandma was, like, she had, like, I don't even want to, like, hint at what it could be, because, like, there's psychophocs out there. But, like, my grandma just, like, wasn't herself for the longest time, right? And, like, we were, like, for most people, this is it. For, like, 99% of the world, probably 100% of the world, this is abnormal. For me, it was normal. Like, my grandmother lived with my aunt, and my cousin lived with my grandmother. Like, growing up, that's all I knew, right? So it was nothing out of the ordinary to me, you know? It was just very, like, you know, this is normal to me. And we would all, like, take turns, like, taking care of her, right? And, it's just so bizarre to think about how, like, I was there 4 years ago, and that would be the last time I ever spent the night at my grandma's, because I was very close to my grandma. Like, whenever I needed, like, a break from, like, here, or, like, I was just tired of it here, like, I need a new senior or whatever, for whatever reason, I could always go to my grandma's house, and now that's not an option. It's, like, really heartbreaking and, like, sad to think about, you know? Like, I know a lot of people, like, aren't close with their grandparents or whatever, like, even close to their family, but, like, I've always close with my grandmother and my mother. Like, I just always was, and that's unbreakable. No one can, I think, come between that. Like, it's just not possible, right? And it's, like, the fact that I was there 4 years ago, and then the reason I came home, well, on top of the fact that I needed a break and decompress, this is the week that my grandma's sister passed away, and, that was heartbreaking and devastating for my grandmother and I as well, you know, especially my grandmother, right? Obviously, that's her sister, she grew up with each other, obviously, right? And, like, my grandma's family, they were all very, very, very close and tight. Like, the picture-perfect white picket fence, like, not that kind of family, but, like, very, very loving, very caring, very welcoming of everybody, like, just didn't care. Every time I go to another state to, like, see my grandma's other sister, she's always like, you gotta eat before everyone else. Like, that's how her mindset is, and that's how my mom is, that's how my grandma was. So, like, I think it passed on the bloodline, but, like, that's exactly how they were. Like, everyone had to eat before, like, the hostess ate, right? And my mom was the same way, my grandmother was the same way, you know? So it's, like, saying that, like, go down a generation, like, aw, you know? But my aunt was the same way. Every time we go up to the state, every time, you know, everyone needs to eat before I do. And that's, like, that is such, like, and it's not, like, it's genuine. It's, like, genuine. There's a difference between doing it and being phony about it, and there's a difference between genuine. They were all genuine about it, you know? And it's just so weird to think. I'm not gonna say how my aunt passed away either, because it's no one's business. It's just family business, right? Family matters. But yeah. I might say what kind of... She had cancer. I'm not gonna say what kind exactly, but she did have cancer. And, like... I don't know. It was just very, very heartbreaking. Because I remember when we got the call from my uncle, I remember that my grandma was, like, crying. I haven't seen my grandma cry in a while like that, so it was, like, very, very hard to see, you know? I think my aunt and I were both there in the room, and we were watching, like, it was in the kitchen, or not the kitchen, the living room. And, we just got the call, and I was like, oh my god. And obviously this person, we have to cross state lines to, like, see this person and go to their funeral and stuff, so we did that. We got a hotel, and then, yeah, I came home, you know, and I remember when we were moving my grandmother out to actually move it here temporarily, like, it was, like, so surreal, you know, like, I remember, like, even, like, before my grandmother moved to houses, like, 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago, I remember, like, helping them, like, obviously, like, because that's what a good family does, right, you help each other move, right, and, I was like, oh my god, we're moving everything out of the house to, like, move in here, you know, and it was like, what the fuck, you know, and that was short-lived. I'm not gonna say why, obviously, but that was short-lived. And yeah, and just, I don't know, like, my grandma was truly one of a kind. Like, I know everyone says about their grandmother, but, like, genuinely, like, if you guys knew her and, like, how much love she had to give for her family, like, don't fuck with her kids or her family or her grandchildren, you know, that was, like, or her husband, you know. That's what my pap was. My pap was very like that, too. Like, my pap, he was an amazing man, too, but he was, like, don't fuck with my kids, my wife, or my grandkids. That's exactly how he was, too. That's what my mom is, too, ironically enough, you know, like, don't fuck with my kids or my grandkids, you know. And, like, I don't know, it's like, my FBI bestie and we always talk about, like, how good my mom is, like, they always comment about how good my mom is, and I was like, yeah, I know, like, I got really, really blessed and fortunate in that department, like, I really did. Like, I truly have one of a kind mother, like, an amazing, kind, like, selfless mother, like, always put her own kids and grandkids needs ahead of her own, like, always will do that, you know, my mom is so, like, genuinely just a good person. That's how my grandma was, too, and my pap was, as well. So, yeah, it was just, like, weird, you know, because I would film there, you know, like, you know, it's, like, really focused on more, like, related subject, because of COVID times, obviously, but, like, because that was, like, some of the last albums that I listened to there, you know, because I think I came home, like, the 17th through, like, the 21st, I honestly don't remember what day exactly I came home, but it was, like, I'm assuming it was something around there, you know, and, I was like, this is it, you know, like, I was like, wow, I'm probably never gonna spend the night at my grandma's house again. And for someone growing up who did that, like, it was just so, like, left field for me. I was like, what the fuck? It was so out of left field for me, like, so out of left field, you know? And I was like, oh my gosh, you know? Like, I know, like, you guys, like, see me as, like, a raging bitch or whatever. Like, I'm very nice and very personal for the most part, and it depends on how you treat me. Like, do unto others, do unto done to you, right? And I live by that, and I go by that, because I think it's the truth. Okay. So now we're gonna get into the real tea, okay? So we're gonna talk about the newbies again, because the AMAs, or, this, what, in, like, 3 days or whatever, when I'm filming this, and the newbies, like, I have an on-purpose to do this video, and there's, like, probably, like, 30, maybe 40, like, on-purpose opinions that I have that are, like, truly different from the rest. One of them obviously involves the newbies, if not multiple involve the newbies. The newbies that have done, okay, there's a difference between post-pandemic Swifties and pre- and post-pandemic Swifties. Completely different. Like, completely different breeds, completely different types of animal. It's like comparing a fucking a cat to a piece of, like, I don't know, watermelon. Like, that's just, like, so left field, like, so, like, nothing to do with each other, like, complete opposite, right? And that is what differentiates the newbies in my mind. Like, the newbies will typically, obviously not all the newbies, but most of them, 99% of them, I would venture to say all probably, will only stream to his version. Because they didn't grow up with that, right? So they don't have memories attached, they don't have feelings attached to those songs. Like, Holy Ground Stolen version, I will always stream over the Tears version, right? On top of it not being bought, on top of the Tears version being botched, right? Like, I grew up with the Stolen version, so that's what I will listen to. Like, same with Never Grow Up. Like, I will listen and stream Never Grow Up Stolen version because that's what I grew up when I listened to. You know, that's what my mom and I would listen to. Like, my Tears version, you know, like, it's good, but it doesn't replace the original. You know, it just doesn't. And, newbies get, like, really, really pissed with them. But anyway, so yeah. The newbies genuinely have, like, they need to check. They need to check. They need to be checked. So I've been recently getting into TikTok because I was, like, anti-TikTok for a long time, and I still kind of am, but, like, I've been watching about a little bit, like, narcissism, like, parents, grandparents, you know, spouses, whatever. I was like, oh my god, what a fucking disaster, right? Thank god I'm single, right? Like, you guys know what I'm gonna say, like, I have no, what's the word, like, desire to find anybody right now. Like, a week from now, that might change. Right now, in this moment, I don't have any desire for it. Like, I'd rather just be alone. I love being alone. But anyway, so yeah, the newbies. So, because this happens like, I think every day the merch website gets updated, I believe, like the shipping dates or whatever. And they think that it's because the Reputation merch ships on the 27th. These are the same people who thought the letters in the back of their cardigans meant something. What about the people who didn't get anything? Like, I don't think I have anything in the back of mine. Even if I did, I still wouldn't think, I know it doesn't mean anything. So whatever. Like, that's what has, like, got into this fandom. Like, the newbies, okay? So they thought, oh my god, Reputation Tears version is coming because the merch, like, the thing is an Easter egg. Remember back in the day when Easter eggs were, like, plainly obvious, like, we will go back to this. A lot of us would all like to live, so this would, okay? During the Lover era, okay, obviously the music video, Lover, clear as day, okay, that's an Easter egg. That is a real Easter egg. That is how, and no one was clowning for shit back, other than the Five Folds of the Pants, like, but even that, you know, that guy put, like, people moved on from that, right? But, like, they genuinely think that it's an Easter egg that, again, this gets updated every day, okay, this isn't anything new. That just because the merch ships on the 27th, that means Sarah's going to announce Reputation Tears version in the coming days. Okay, first of all, we don't even know she's going, okay? If I was Taylor, I wouldn't have put it past her that she skips it, okay? Like, would I be surprised if she went? Yes, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just can't. Like, newbies have just ruined everything. Like, they have ruined fucking everything, okay? And it's really sad. Like, it's actually so sad. It just is. It just really is. Like, it really is just so sad. Like, I can't. It is, like, detrimental to this fandom because things that are not how they were 7 years ago, let alone, like, 15 years ago. It's just not. Like, and it's really sad. Like, I remember my cousin, like, hugged hair during the original Speak Now era because she went to Speak Now tour. Like, I remember, like, talking about that back in the day, but, like, I couldn't tell anybody about that because no one cared about Taylor like that, you know, back in the day. Like, I just remember that, and it was just so, like, also, do you remember, like, when the Mine music video was rated, like, 14? Like, back in the day. Why was that? Like, I don't remember exactly how long this ago. Probably, like, 10 years ago, maybe. Like, maybe longer than that. Like, why was it rated always, like, or the Mean music video. No, it was the Mean music video. Why was it rated 14? Do you guys remember that back in the day? I just found it really ironic. Like, back in the day. This is, like, 15 years ago, probably. During the Speak Now era, maybe. It was, like, 13 years ago. But yeah, it's just really bizarre. But yeah, the newbies have ruined the fandom. What else is new? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if anything. We don't even know she's going. Like, but on the other hand, yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, the Lover House meant nothing, as you discussed. Like, the newbies really ran with that too. Like, I remember, like, I was watching Zach and Madeline's. I mean, I knew it meant nothing. But, like, I was watching Zach and Madeline's podcast, Evolution of Psych. They're great. Love them. OGs as well. And, like, they were saying, wait, what was I loaded? I can't remember what I was. Oh my god, guys, my memory fucking sucks. I know Zach and Madeline. What were they talking about though? What was I getting to? What was the point? Oh yeah, the Lover House. So this saying that the Lover House like didn't mean anything. I knew that, obviously, and so did they clearly. But oh yeah, because Madeline was saying that it started like people were with that immediately. I don't remember that. Do you guys remember that? Like OGs who were actually there during the Lover era. Do you guys remember people running with the Lover House theory? Because I don't. Like, oh my god, Reputation is the black room. Like, oh my god, red is the red room. You know, like. The blue is the 1999 room. I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember. I thought it was like a new thing. I don't remember it being like discussed like in detail, in depth, like that almost 7 years ago. Isn't that weird? Isn't that really weird? Oh, no, almost 6 years ago actually. Because actually it's weird, you guys. Like this time 5 years ago was still Lover era. Isn't that weird? With like 2 months to spare or whatever, till Folklore era. Isn't that weird? It's really weird to think about if you think about it. But yeah. Oh yeah, so I don't know if I've ever brought this up, but like, would I take like the Smallest Man, or would Dead I Live, or like the Archer Long Live? You know what? I'm fine with Tara being cut. That's what I meant on Power Opinions. It's a snooze fest to me. It's just like, boring, didn't do anything for me. But like, the Archer Long Live, I'm so very happy that I heard Long Live previously on another tour. I think, fuck, you newbies did not ruin that. Because you weren't around back then to ruin it. So I'm actually kind of, not glad. To be honest, I'd rather have Taylor take and change it off and keep Long Live. Because Long Live is for the OGs. Long Live is for the OGs who were actually there. Okay, back that day. That's who Long Live is for. It's for us. Okay, it's not for the newbies. Okay. I would, and if you, based off of what song you prefer, it tells me if you're a newbie or a local or whatever. If you're an OG, you want to hear Long Live. If you're a newbie or a local, you're going to want to hear Enchanted. That's the difference. That's the difference at this point. That's the difference, okay? If you're a Enchanted or whatever, if you believe all the math theories about this equals this, plus this, or equals that, or whatever, then yeah, you're a newbie, and I don't care what you have to say. OGs want to hear Long Live, point blank weird. Okay, so, my ideal set list, what I would keep Tolerated off. I would also put the 1 back in. I would put the Archer back in. I would put Long Live back in. Those 3 I would put in. The Lost Grand American Dynasty I would also add back in as well. Okay, but Tolerated, yeah, I don't care about it being cut. I really don't, to be honest. It's a snooze fest. But I would also just keep, but I love him. And this Lost Man and Her would Lifetime. I would always add those. You know, I wouldn't replace anything except Tolerate It, because it's boring to me. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. What else you got? Oh yeah, Speak Now, the actual underrated album, it's more underrated than Evermore. I'll tell you that for free. It really is. Speak Now was always the underrated, actual Forgotten Child. Like, all the newbies think Evermore is like, no. Fucking Speak Now, as it always has been. Yeah, I haven't hooked up with anybody in almost a year, guys. Since Jacob and I like rekindled or whatever, I haven't hooked up with anyone in almost a year. Like, isn't that fucking bizarre? And to be honest, I don't know if I ever will again. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe that's a charge, but like, also in this present moment, I don't feel like hooking up with anyone. You know, I just don't. I'm over that era, at least for now, I should say, you know? I'm gonna do 5 months from now, but like, right now, I'm like over it. Yeah, I just am. Like, I really don't miss it. I love my solitude, I love my alone time, we don't know this here, like, I really fucking do. Yeah. And that's the truth. I feel like this is a more calmless video. I don't know, is that weird that I'm like really like pissed? Yeah, I met some Cruel Summer was a hidden gem in Love Era, that's true. Last era, and we actually had hidden hits like Cruel Summer. What's gonna say? Yeah, I feel like that's true. I feel like the last era that we could like physically gatekeep songs of Love Era. Like, Just 5,000 Cuts. That was never like a massive hit until TikTok blew it up, or the Eras or whatever. You know, same with Cruel Summer. Like, Cruel Summer was a hidden gem. Even like, I would say during COVID, like, Cruel Summer was not that popular and big back then. Because all the news are streaming Folklore, you know? I'm sure some were streaming, like, Lover prior, but, like, I don't know. It's just so much different now than it was back then. It's just so much different. Like, caliber. So many different calibers. Oh my god, I really want to say something, but it's, like, really controversial. It's gonna really piss people off. But, like, to be honest, like, I really don't care anymore. No, I don't know, but should I save it? I don't know. Let me get it. If you really want to know my opinion on this certain topic, like, let me know. Because it's going to piss a lot of people off. And 99% of the world is going to disagree with it. Maybe 100% of the world. So now we're going to get into Jacob. Okay, you guys, so here we go. So it's been officially 13 days since we last spoke. I'm like, whatever. Oh well, who cares? You know, whatever. I think about him on occasion, but like 9 months ago that was not the case. I was always thinking about him constantly. Like, no matter what, if I went to the store, I was thinking of him. I was walking, I was thinking of him. I was taking a bath, shower, whatever, thinking of him, right? Now, I, like, really don't care. You know, I really don't care. I really don't miss him. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. Like, I think in the beginning I kind of did, but, like, I think those feelings kind of faded over time, just naturally, right? Like, you know, I reached out on his birthday, because his birthday was this past week as well. And it was crickets beyond crickets. So, you know, I'm taking that as a sign, you know. Is it time to throw his toothbrush away? Because, yes, that is here, and it is still here. Time to throw that away? Probably so. But then I had an epiphany. I was like, oh my god, am I ready to look for someone else? But, like, I don't know, you guys. Like, I really do like my solitude. I love being alone. Like, I really do. Like, I really do. I really do. Like, I just love being alone. I really do. Like, I don't know, you guys. Like, I don't know. I really fucking do. Like, I don't know. I wish I could, like, get into, like, the meat and potatoes about it. But I don't know what I want to share. Because this world is fucking psychofuck. There's a lot of psychofucks in the world. Like, fucking, like, retards in the world. And not even that, it's just like, I'm very strategic about what I share. You guys think you know me, but you don't know. You only know what I choose to share, right? Just saying, every other YouTuber, like, I'm so real, like, whenever you just, I'm like, you're the funniest people in the world. Like, you're funny. Like, never, if you're real, it just goes without saying, right? So I don't care what you think of me, because I know who I am, I know where I stand, etc., right? Like, I know that I'm genuine, I know that I have pure intentions, and etc. So, and none of us are perfect, right? So unless you're saying you can't go for anybody, okay? Period. And we're just, I think, what it just comes down to is just Jacob and I weren't compatible. And I think that, you know, 9 months ago I thought we were, you know, but obviously it shifted, something splintered. Back in where, actually, ironically enough, fresh out the summer, yes. But we're just not compatible. And I think that's just what it comes down to. There's a lot of flaws. I think I might make like an unlisted video about this topic and like going more into detail. Because I'm not gonna, like, exactly arrow or you guys have no idea who I'm doing. I never found him anywhere. Like, you guys don't know. Like, you guys will never find this person. So I'm not that worried. But, like, I don't know, it's just, like, we're just not compatible, and I think that's what it comes down to, you know? It's sad, it's heartbreaking, it sucks sometimes, but, like, at the same time, like, if you don't want to be with me for whatever reason, I'm not gonna force you. I can't force that. Like, let's live us along, and that's pretty much, like, our relationship, you know? So it's like, is it time to move on? I don't know, you know? But But yeah, it's like I can actually shower now and not think of him the whole time I'm showering. You know, I can walk now and not think of him though I'm walking. I can listen to Taylor and, you know, I can listen to LOL or Smallest Man and be pissed, think of my anger and rage out, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just, we had a good run, and I think that's just, you know, what it comes down to. You know, we're just not compatible, and that's life, you know? It happens to everyone, right? And yeah, I really want to go to, like, I think I might make I don't know, should I go make another video and, like, only send it to, like, people who I trust? I think that's what I might do. But yeah, guys, a lot of short list videos. Like, I don't know, it's just, like, straighten my hair for nothing, you know, kind of thing. But here we are. And yeah, if you're a fan of Bad Baby Daddy, I love him too. I probably wrote it for you. Like, it's especially for the newbies, for the people who were like, because like no OG Swiftie was like bashing Taylor for dating Maddie, because we all knew it wasn't gonna last forever. I feel like it was the newbies. Like, we all knew it wasn't gonna last. I knew it wasn't gonna last. Okay, so did the rest of the OGs, right? We knew it wasn't gonna last. So it's like, girl, just let Taylor rock for now, okay? And then when she breaks up with him, or Maddie ghosts her, unfortunately, then we move on, okay? But I remember like newbies, but like it's so entitled of them to like do that. And Taylor wrote. I remember, I even saw, like, I was watching this video about her opinions on TikTok, and dude, one of them was like, Taylor wasn't as harsh as she could have been, but I'm like, girl, she dragged the fuck out of the newbies. I mean, yeah, you're right, she's probably, like, way less than I would have been, perhaps, but she still, like, made the point, like, don't fucking tell me what to do, bitches. Like, I'm in my own fucking life, you're like, I'm not hurting anyone, so fuck you, is what that song is. And I was like, exactly. That's what the newbies needed to hear. Like, it is, that's the thing, like, TTD Torture Poets is very lore heavy, and it's for the OGs. It is very, 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 very layered. And I think that's the difference between, like, this is like a return to form. Like, I haven't felt this way probably since Lover, to be honest with you. Probably, not even that, probably since Speak Now, OG Speak Now, when it came out originally, okay? Like, back in the day. Like, I felt like, not disconnected from Taylor, but like, folk on her were like, phony, right? So she says, right? So it's like, oh, you know, like that kind of like, not tainted. Obviously didn't taint it, because I love Folk on her more. Like, Mirrorball was one of my favorite songs. The one, like, Hello, Epiphany, like, duh, hello. But like, where You Left Me, Ivy, etc., Couple Like Me, you know, Gold Rush, Tis a Damn Season, you know, another underrated masterpiece, like, which shouldn't have been cut, by the way, either. I would put that back on the list as well, but in full. But like, Torture Poets is like very, very, very lore heavy, and I genuinely felt like, oh my god, this album for the OGs. Like, that's how I felt with this album. Like, that's why I love it so much, and like, that is why it means so much, because it's like truly for the OGs, and like, if you're a newbie, of course you're not gonna understand. Of course you're gonna be offended over a Bad album, because you're a newbie, okay? It's not for you, Well, it is, but like, the album overall is not for you, but the song is, but you know, like, Torture Poets overall, as a body of work, is not for you. Because you don't get it, you don't get the lore. And I think, like, watching her grow up and, like, watching her gain, like, a massive amounts of fans and success, you know, over the years, you know, it's like, wow, what the fuck. Like, Clarabelle, another underrated masterpiece that touches on fame. It's like Mirrorball, The Lucky One, Nothing New, you know, etc., etc. Not Foolish One. Well, Foolish One I love as well. That is, like, that is a quintessential Taylor song as well. Like, Foolish One is a very, very quintessential Taylor song. And it just is, yeah. And, like, that's, like, it's, like, very lore heavy. Like, very, very lore heavy. And they, of course, newbies aren't gonna get it, because it's not for them. Like I said, it's not for them. It's not for you guys. Okay. But yeah, I feel like really, really connected in a way. You know, of course the newbies, like, I feel like Lover was, I mean, like, last time release week for all of us. For the OGs. Obviously, you have, like I said, you always have a few newbies, like, join here and there. Okay, but it was not, yes, obviously, we had a few newbies during Lover, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as it is now. It wasn't upon the millions that it is, like it is now. It's probably in the hundreds, maybe 1,000, you know? It wasn't like how it is. It just wasn't. Like, even Lover Press alone, Taylor was scaling down her touring, okay? Which basically means I'm a flop in my mind, which means I'm not gonna, obviously, I don't think I'm as big as I was, so I'm gonna cater to small audiences and go to, like, obviously, she was still in stadiums, but, like, just do, like, hang low, you know? And that's how her mentality was, because that's how it felt. Like, that's how it felt. Like, those of us that were actually there in the Lover era, like, in the trenches with Taylor, that's how it felt. Like, it felt like the whole world was against her, because a lot of you guys were at the Lover now, ironically enough. You guys were, you know? And I know this from first experience. Like, there was two Swifties that I could talk to about Taylor in high school. My mom was one of them in elementary school, and my cousin, and, like, kind of sort of Maddie. That was it. That was just it. That was just us four talking about Taylor, right? But yeah, now, like, everyone loves her. Everyone, and, like, no one ever complimented my Taylor stuff. No one ever said, I love your shirt. No one ever did that back in the day. And these people who was in my culinary class, okay, wanted to see her. Okay, but didn't ever talk about, oh, I love your shirt. Oh, what's your favorite shirt? Like, nothing of the sort. And now, all of a sudden, you love her? Like, no. Get the fuck out of her, you phony ass bitch. And she was fat, too, so go figure, right? Yeah, she fucking was. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? She was fat, okay? It's the damn truth. And she was ugly, too. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. It's the damn truth. But yeah, guys, I think, is that it? Did I cover everything, you guys? Wow, what the fuck? I can't believe I covered everything. Yeah, the new 1980 outfits are really cuter. Like, there's some, oh, but, yeah, by the way, you guys, we're gonna get into this too. My sleep schedule's fucked again. So, I go to bed at, like, 9 in the morning now, 8 in the morning. I know it's, like, really, really bad and, like, irritating, but, like, and I have no reason to be out to that fucking video. Obviously, I'm watching videos, like, on Twitter. So, go figure. I've actually been, like, watching more podcasts, like, than normal as well, which is bizarre. I mean, not really, but, like, I've also been on TikTok a lot, too, like, watching narcissistic abuse and shit like that. But to me, it's like, have some personal responsibility. Like, I've gone through a lot of traumas. We've all gone through traumas, right? Like, everyone has, right? And Shirley Newborn, right? But, like, I've just gone through traumas. So it's like, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, have some personal fucking responsibility, okay? And get some fucking help for your fucking trauma, okay? Like, I am so, like, compassionate out and, like, just so, like, empathized out for people who, like, make themselves miserable or the other people around them miserable. It's like, you know, get some fucking help, okay? And shut the fuck up. Like Sheryl Lesser said this in a video. Oh my god, what was it? And she was so right. It's like, she say, well, you know, I kind of just want to get into it. Oh, sorry, I was watching you.
And he was like really only.
I was watching Peter. Okay. Anyways, we're going to Shaylin's video because she talked about like, oh, I'm gonna find the part and we're gonna stop it.
Behavior.
Found it, guys. I think
is fine because trauma. Because trauma. They can shoot up a school. Trauma. They can fuck 500 guys. Trauma.
Yeah.
You know what? No.
I love her. She's right.
You need to get your shit together. We are living in the golden age of mental health. We really are. All right? You can do it on an app. You can do it on your phone. You can listen to podcast books.
Oh.
It's free half the time.
Oh.
I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to watch people engage in insane and extreme behavior because trauma and it's okay. Okay. When the rest of us have trauma and we're not like just spraying it all over the population. I've had plenty of bad things happen to me. Okay, plenty. And I handle it.
Yep.
I deal with it. I peel it back. Is it easy?
Okay, that's pretty much the gist of it, right, you guys? Like, obviously, is it easy? No, but, like, that's what you get help for. And help is so, like, readily available nowadays. It's like, there's no excuse not to. You know, like, there's no excuse. Like, YouTube, podcasting, you know, books, etc., etc. There's just so much, even if you can't afford it, there's just so much ways that you can do that. So you can't afford it. Okay, or make it into your budget. Or maybe cancel your Netflix subscription and get some help. Or maybe stop buying Starbucks every day and get some help. You know, like, I don't know. Like, personal responsibility, you guys. Like, personal fucking responsibility. Like, I just can't anymore. Like, I just can't. Like, I lost my grandfather in 2014, and then not even 2 years later, I lost my best friend over a decade. We lived next to each other, and that fucked me up for life, okay? Like, it did. It gave me fear of abandonment. Okay, I never had that before. Her. And this person leaving me. And now I do. Well, I mean, it's kind of subsided, but, like, I don't know, it's like, I got help for that. I went to therapy for that. Like, pretty much, actually, before that, I started going to therapy for my memory, because I actually have a bad memory. I don't know if you know this, but, like, I really, my memory's really bad. That's why I write everything in my notes, because I forget everything. It's always been bad, right? Like, my memory was just bad. And so I go to the therapy to get my memory better, and my memory and check, and they're like, it's below average. My memory's below average. I was a girl, I kind of told you, I knew that, you know? But seriously, it's like back in the day when I was a kid, because I was raised right, and I wasn't a retard, okay? And I knew better, okay? I'm not saying I was perfect, or had a perfect childhood by any means, because I wasn't, obviously. But, like, I knew not to talk to adults when I was a kid, okay? So it's like, parents, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, don't, if you even think that's, because it is an unfortunate possibility in this day and age, okay? Even though it was back then, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. You don't go buy them a phone, okay? You keep them a phone, you don't buy them a phone or an iPad or a tablet, you don't give them your phone. You know, like, common sense. There's fucking common sense. That's why I can't have kids, because if I ever had kids, like, they'd be the most perfect children ever. Like, they'd be so nice or, like, respectful to everybody. Like, I just can't. Like, I just fucking can't anymore. Like, have some personal responsibility. Like, I knew not to talk to adults when I was a kid. I knew that because I was raised right, and it was ingrained in my brain, okay, from my parents, from schools. Like, you knew that. If you paid attention, you were in a retard, you knew that, okay? So I didn't do it because I knew that, okay? And I ingrained it in my brain, okay? Like, I know not everyone's wired the same way as me, like, has the same thoughts as me, but, like, it's like common sense, people. Like, just fucking common sense. Like, I'm not saying if you're over the age of, like, 10, you know pretty much right from wrong. You know not to kill someone, right, because you're going to go to prison for that, okay? You know not to steal, you know? You're going to go to jail for that, right? So it's like common sense. Like, have some responsibility. Same with the parents. Like, have some personal fucking responsibility, okay? And go on your merry way, because you're going to cater and cuddle to them, so they're going to expect no responsibility. Like, what you know is what you know, right? So it's like, or what you expect is what you know, okay? So me, for example, I've always been single, right? So if I want to drink, I go and get it myself. I don't expect people to give for myself. I don't expect people to do X, Y, Z for me because I've always done it myself, so I don't expect from other people. If you've had a partner or a spouse or whatever, or people doing that for you, you're going to expect that, right? So, say if you've had a significant other and they've always got you a pop when you wanted a pop or a water when you've always wanted, you're going to expect that because that's what you've known, right? So versus me, if I'm alone, like for another example, I'm vegan, right? A lot of my family knows that I'm vegan, a lot of the family doesn't because again, I don't expect them to cater to me and I still don't, okay? So every time my aunt is like text me like, what do you want? Like I don't expect that because I'm not like that. I don't expect that. Like that is my decision that I made to go vegan. I can bring my own food or eat beforehand, whatever the case is, right? But no, they cater to me. Kurt said you watch your dog for free. That's the least they can do, and I love watching her. I will be here by the way this weekend. She's coming pretty much. I think today or tomorrow. My uncle said he's gonna drop her off. So it's like I don't know. It's like personal responsibility. You know, it's like personal responsibility. Like. Not everything is about you. You know, you're not a perfect human. You know, you're not going to get your way in life, so you shouldn't. Like, I'm just sorry, you just shouldn't. Like, not everything's all, like, glittery and, you know, gold, you know? It's just not. And that's life, you know? It's just life. It is what it is, you know? But I don't know if anyone's faced adversity, all these people who are entitled. I don't know if they've ever faced adversity or were ever told no. Because if they were, they wouldn't act like that, wouldn't respond like that. Like, I wouldn't, like, I don't know, it's just, like, the things people do. Like, you get, like, a lot of you guys, I would say the vast majority of people who are in relationships are probably in them because they can't survive without the other. And that's the damn truth. That is the damn truth. Why? Because why else do you get a relationship? But it's ironic, people who are saying to love yourself first are married or in relationships, like, no, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. But yeah, like, it's just, like, so, like, mind-boggling to me. Like, people's, like, thought processes about shit. Like, we can't even get into the politics, but oh god, if we're getting into politics, like, I would be canceled. But, like, I don't know, it's just, like, personal responsibility for yourself, okay? Because when you're an adult, you're gonna need it, okay? So it does best be learned as a kid, okay? Are kids perfect? No. Are adults perfect? No. But this isn't a perfect world either. Surprise newsflash, you don't walk into the real world. It's just not. And things happen out of your control, unfortunately, or even in your control. But, like, the things that are in your control, you should have personal responsibility for. If the things are out of your control, obviously you can't have personal responsibility over that because it's not, you know? But if it's in your control, yes, you should have personal responsibility over it, and that's the damn truth. That is a fucking damn truth of it all. Okay? Okay. Like, if you rob a bank, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Like, hello. Like, do unto one as you want done unto you, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But it's like, even like, it's like, for being gay, like, I was bullied relentlessly for being gay. Like, oh well, you know, like, oh fucking well, like, I had to be faced with adversity so I can be the strong person I am today. Like, I'm very strong, I'm very, very mentally strong. Like, it takes a lot to, like, break me down. Like, that'll never happen. Like, it'll never fucking happen. I'm very, very mentally strong. And for me, it's like guilty and proven innocent. You know, everyone's like innocent, proven guilty. It's like, no, not for me. Alex is the same way. She said it the numerous times, so I'll credit her for saying this statement. But it's like guilty and proven innocent. I'm like, exactly. Like, prove to me how you're a good person, or you're just not a rat or a retard, then yes. Okay, yes. But, like, until further notice, you're guilty and proven innocent. I'm like, exactly. This world is so backward and so skewed. It really is. It just really is. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Is that it? You guys, I think I literally covered everything, which is so bizarre. Oh, Blackpink's going on tour too. Again, I want to see them so bad. I love Blackpink. Macy Peters, her Gnome's coming out anytime soon. So, Macy, let's give it to us. I'm waiting. Same with Greta Ray, another underrated artist. I love Greta Ray. Love her. She's great. But yeah. Is that it? You guys think I literally covered everything? I think I did. Excuse me, I think I did. I do want to see Blackpink, though. I really do want to see Blackpink. I love Blackpink, obviously. Yeah, you guys. I think that's it. Love you guys. And so it's kind of a random, like, impromptu list video, right? I feel like. Also, I know I didn't straighten my hair the best today. Like, I was just like, eh. But I don't know. Sometimes you guys, I'm like, I don't even want to straighten my hair. I just want to go all natural. But, like, I don't know. It's like I love my straight hair. It looks so much better on me. Just like it does on Taylor. That's another unpopular, controversial opinion that I have about Taylor's hair. That I feel like she looks better with straight long hair. I know she has natural curly hair, so I can say this because so do I. I also have natural curly hair, obviously. But, like, we just both look so much better. Obviously, she can pull it off, but, like, she just looks so much better with straight hair. Like, look at her. Like, look. I know it's, like, such a phony, like, magazine, right? But, yeah. Love her. She's great, obviously. Love her hair when it's straight. Obviously, it looks so much better. My gosh, I remember where we were, you guys. Justin is so fucking sexy. He really is. Okay, you guys, is that it? I think that is it. I love you guys so much. I also got so much new stuff, too, so I'm going to do a haul. I don't know. I got the Trisha Poets white, like, ghosted white crew neck. It is so pretty. It's literally right there. Should I show you guys? I'll bring you guys over. Room's a disaster, so just ignore the mess. I need to finish cleaning before Riley comes over. Like, look how gorgeous it is. Like, it is so gorgina. I love it so much. It is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.